Emeka Ihedioa, putting the integrity of the Supreme Court to the test. January 14, 2020 was the day the Supreme Court of Nigeria delivered one of the most controversial rulings in its history. It was a judgment which one of the judges who promised his colleagues that their rulings would haunt Nigeria's judicial system for a long time. It was the verdict delivered by the Supreme Court against the elected governor of Imo State, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioa, in favor of Senator Hope Uzodinma. That judgment marked a very sad day to the people of Imo State. To the civil servants in Imo State, the non-payment, deductions, and delay in their salaries today, which wasn't so in the few months Ihedioa was in power, was a product of the controversial rulings by the Supreme Court. For them, the judges are to be blamed for the hardship they are facing today. So the pensioners who only started receiving their pensions for the first time in 8 years, the removal of Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioa was deemed as a death handed down to them by those 10 judges, and the non-payment of their pensions today a product of that ruling. The Supreme Court was yet presented with an opportunity to review their judgment, which they failed to do, an occasion that prompted Sentius Nweze to make that statement, warning that their ruling would haunt Nigeria and openly condemning the action of his colleagues, indicating the presence of some sort of conspiracy to ridicule the integrity of the Supreme Court and denying the people of Imo State their voice. Chief Philip Umedi's son have now raised the question which seems to have choked the Supreme Court of Nigeria, putting their integrity, which in the eye of people is now in tatters, to a final test. Painfully, the Supreme Court is yet to make any effort to change the narrative, as they have remained silent over the Philip Umedi suit. What is Philip Umedi's argument? That the Supreme Court should explain how Hope Uzodinma became governor of Imo State, since the same Supreme Court had earlier ruled that Ugwamba Uche Owonsu, son-in-law to former Governor Rochas Okorocha, was the authentic candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC as well as the Action Alliance AA. Since then, the Supreme Court have gone dumb. They have refused to pay any attention to the case, sparking so many conspiracy theories, including bribery rumors against others. With their refusal to hear the case, the public and the world who paid attention and are still paying attention to the case are very convinced that the rumors are true. A situation which has made Nigerians ashamed of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. But nobody can blame them. Can anybody blame the world? They have seemingly lost faith in Nigerian Supreme Court since after the January 12, 2020 ruling. Can you blame Nigerians for gradually losing faith in a judicial system which is supposed to protect them, but may have in fact condemned them? The Philip Umedi suit may be the last test for the integrity of the Supreme Court of Nigeria and her judges. As Sylvester Ngwata sat in judgment of Ihedioa, today he stands somewhere in judgment to defend that ruling not before fellow men, but before God. Whatever the persuasions that led to that ruling are no longer there. Even some of those fingered in the outcome are there with him, and they are facing a judgment that cannot be bought or manipulated. Imo people have cried enough. The world is watching. The Supreme Court of Nigeria as yet again will put their integrity to final test. This Imo state, the governorship, the controversy surrounding the governorship election is something that it won't go down on time until a lot of questions are answered. These questions that have been put before the Supreme Court from the day Philip's son Umedi raised that question, the Supreme Court, it became dumb, rightly, because they've refused to speak. Even a hearing that was meant to take place in January this year, the hearing didn't take place. No reason, no further date, nothing. It has just been dumb. And it's been stated that obviously they don't have any explanation to Philip Umedi. There's really nothing they want to come out to explain because they know what transpired. That is why nothing is being done. That is why the integrity of our judicial system right now, Nigerians can't really trust our judicial system. Do we really get fair judgment? Because see a case of what happened in Imo State. Is something that the people of Imo State, not just Imo State, the whole country have not been able to come in terms with. That someone who came fourth, who took fourth position, was now finally declared the governor of the state. Very, very surprising, very interesting. That is APC for you, the ruling party, ready to do anything. And ever since that time, Nigerians have been speaking regarding this event, this occurrence in Imo State. They've not relented. Someone says that all the justice of the Supreme Court that delivered that judgment that brought Uzodinma to governor will face God's wrath one after the other, and their actions will haunt their families forever. You know, series of prayers have been prayed over them. The judges that sat, that stated that yes, Emeka Ihedioa should be removed and Hope Uzodinma will become should be the governor. Different prayers that that the wrath of God will face them, not just them alone and their families. Another one says that it is very unfortunate that Imo State politicians are messing up the Nigerian judiciary. They have made judiciary a laughing toy before the world. They have messed up the image of the country. Nigeria is unfortunate. Governorship election 2019 till date is embarrassing. Imo State North senatorial seat by election is tearing the system apart. You know, at one point in time, people started stating that this Imo State, what is the problem with this state? Everything with them has to do with court. You know, the by-election up till now, in an election that took place December last year, they still haven't settled for who is the authentic senator for the Imo senatorial district. Within the All Progressive Congress, they've been battling themselves. They've been going forth, back and forth. The most recent one was that when the judges they sat, they said, you know what, we are adjourning this case indefinitely. But that is the country we find ourselves, where truth is hated and evil and injustice is celebrated. It wasn't long ago that Hope Uzodinma gathered governors from all over celebrating his 1 year in office. And the question that was being asked him that he should point out his achievement for the last 1 year. And you know, the reactions that even followed after I was calling on all Imo people to come and celebrate with him. He was told that, you know what, call your APC loyalists. They are the ones that will celebrate with you. We are not celebrating anything with you. Up till now, people are still believing and hoping that Emeka Ihedioa will return back as governor one way or the other, either through this Philip Umedi suit or the next Imo State governorship election. Well, guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.